All right, Arizona is about to legalize marijuana this November. Quite possibly, it's on the ballot. Um, Now, Arizona, it looks like the polling is going in favor of legalization as the polls are tightening up, and a lot of the polls, it looks like it's a good chance it's going to pass. Now, medical marijuana is already a thing in Arizona, so it's basically just a transition from that to full recreational. Now, there's no on 205. These people are out there putting ads up against it. Now, who are these people? Well, these people are responsible drug policy in opposition to Prop 205. And they got the same propaganda, it seems like, as every prohibitionist. They got the car fatalities increasing. They got harmful hospital consequences. Big Pharma supposedly is not Big Pharma, but Big Marijuana has taken over. And then, of course, the edibles that are going to kill your kids or make them go to the hospital or whatever. It's all garbage. We're about to check it out. And remember, one of their big funders is Insys Therapeutics Incorporated. Uh, and let's just say that they are the manufacturers of death. The first commercial they have is called 68%. And this basically talks about how 68% of Colorado communities have banned pot dispensaries. But in
We're hearing a lot
Arizona,
about
you won't be
Colorado's
able to get.
recreational pot experiment, like how 68% of Colorado communities ban dispensaries. But in Arizona, Prop 205 denies local communities the right to opt out of pot. We can ban strip clubs, liquor stores, even churches, but not drug dispensaries. Why? Because special interests wrote Prop 205 to protect their profits. They learned from their mistakes in Colorado. Pot's been bad for Colorado. It'll be
So on this claim that they won't be able to ban pot shops in their area, there's nothing in the proposal that bans this banning. There's a tightly regulated system set up around the licensing of marijuana facilities, which include marijuana retail facilities. There's limits to the amount of these retail facilities that can exist based on the amount of liquor licenses in a given area, which is like a population gauge. Quote, the number of retail stores will be capped at 10% of the number of liquor store licenses, which is currently fewer than 180. And that is right from the Prop 205 language. Furthermore, the new law will leave the zoning up to local governments, which is almost the exact opposite of the commercial's primary claim. From the website, it allows localities to impose limits on where and when marijuana businesses are allowed to operate. So now the commercial moves on and starts talking about how special interests are the ones that are writing these laws to protect themselves. One of the law's sponsors was Marijuana Policy Project. The deputy campaign manager, Carlo Alfaro, would like to say that it's a legal document and that Prop 205 is basically he's very public about the proposal they put together, and that the real special interest is the one on this no campaign. Insys Therapeutics, the biggest contributor, only manufactures one product, the fentanyl mouth spray, but since their FDA approval on their artificial marijuana product, Syndros, their stocks have been going back up. So their argument that their campaign is for public health goes out the window, Alfaro said. It's null and void when they talk about public health because fentanyl is the number one thing, the only thing that this company makes. We have a very serious problem with opiate and opiate overdose in opiate abuse in this country, Alfaro goes on to say. So yeah, fentanyl is such a big problem that the police and they're going to be in one of these other commercials talking about how, marijuana is all these bad things and what it did to Colorado, basically. Uh, you know, the same on the website of this police organization, the Drug Investigators Association. There's a thing on there about how to handle fentanyl, first responders, and all that stuff. It's like a course you can take for $90. teaches you how to deal with this fentanyl problem, which is the real problem, not marijuana. So in the ad, when they say that the special interests wrote Prop 205 to protect their interests, remember INSIS is the biggest people with money on no to 205. They're spending all the money they can to protect their interests, to protect their profits, because they're about to release an artificial marijuana product called Syndrome. And that's the first one of these commercials that I stumbled upon. Um, I hate to I'd hate to live in Arizona and have to watch these things because they're all terrible and full of propaganda. So I might do another one of these. I might not. I might just. I mean, this it's a little bit more work than I wanted to put into it just for this 1 30-second commercial. So we'll see. I might do it a little bit different next time.